Sometimes in F1 history, a track is designed that at the time seems like a really good idea. However, after a few races, it's soon discovered that issues with the track and where people are sitting and how the drivers feel about it and how fast they can go on the track and what their challenges are racing the track really come to light in a bad way. And they discover that the track wasn't a good idea to begin with. This is one of the tracks that was designed that ended up that way, unfortunately. So get ready as we view this interesting track from Belgium. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Ursulescu and I'm the owner of Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. I've got a different F1 track today. It is based on the original Nivelles-Baulers track that was in Belgium in 1971. This track hosted 2 rounds of the Formula One Belgium Grand Prix in 1972 and 1974, during the time when the race was supposed to alternate between Walloon and Flemish circuits. Designed by Roger Cagney to be a safe alternative to Spa, Nivelles was perhaps too safe. It had massive runoff areas, was flat and featureless, and was described by many drivers as being bland and sterile. Nivelles was not popular among the paying spectators because they thought they were not close enough to the action. The track ran into economic problems very early in its life. The organizer went bankrupt in 1974, but they were able to sponsor it until 1976. There you go. Some creepy eyes for you. Anyway, it was once again Neville's turn to organize the Grand Prix, but the track was not considered safe enough for Formula One because of the conditions of the tarmac. By 1980, the circuit was deemed too dangerous for car racing, but motorcycle sport continued until 1981. Eventually, the circuit was abandoned, people were racing on it illegally at night, and then it got bulldozed down and is now the site of a big, large estate, but you can still see some of the track remaining behind. Anyway, I have built this track using our Carrera 4-lane digital racing, and I'm going to show it to you now. So here we are in Belgium, back in 1971, at the original Circuit Automobile Permanent European de Nivelles-Baulers. And this is the original track plan. So our track here, we need to turn the plan over to get the proper understanding of it. And as we come into our start-finish gate, we have the following track pieces. So we've got our start-finish gate, and then a piece of track. So 1, 2, 3, 4 straights, and we begin into our curve here with, oops, our camera strap falling in the lens. Okay, with an outer and a half inner, 2 1/4 sections, outer and a half inner, 2 more quarter sections. And now we're getting up into this straight here for 1, 2, 3, 4 with our cross, 5, 6 straights. Now I got a bit of a track curve problem here. This is a nice, beautiful sweeping curve that comes into an S and then comes around out there. However, our track is a little more angular based on the fact that I need to get the curves, which would be for lane 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Until I get those, all my tracks will have a little angular problem to them. However, we've got our 1, 2, 3 outers, a full inner and a half inner, and then 2 straight sections, and then we've got our 2 outers and a full inner, and then I've got another quarter section here, 2 outers and a full inner, and a straight. Now this is to make this section a curve right there. So then we've got our outer and a half inner, and then a quarter piece, a full straight, 2 outers and 1 full inner, a straight section, and 2 1/4s, and then we've got our curve there, which is 2 outers, 1 inner, a straight section, 2 outers and an inner, the reverse, 2 outer and inner. So now we've come down around here and we're right there. Now this is where we got a little oddball track piece. This is the 1/3 section, and we've got a straight and a quarter. I had to alternate these because of how the guardrail lines up. If I had it like this in here, then these would be so far apart because these don't hook onto the 1/4 or 1/3. Anyway, so we come into this curve, which is there, and we have our 2 outers and a full inner, the reverse, 2 outers and a full inner, straight section, 180-degree curve, which we remember from the Mexican and the Italian Grand Prix that I set up before, and a straight, 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 and back into our start finish for 4 sections of track. So now I'm going to take a few pictures of the top of this track so you can see what it looks like, and we'll talk to you soon. Find out more about Monster Hobbies by tuning into our Facebook page, Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. We've got our gaming events, our Warhammer nights, our slot car races, and we always update that site more than our old monsterhobbies.com internet page. So check us out there, and like us and friend us and share us and everything that's all fun about Facebook. And we'll see you soon at Monster Hobbies.